to do the PD or predisposition and strand test. First, I'm gonna section because you guys will get 15 minutes to do, or 10, whatever, 15 or 10 minutes to do the PD and the strand test together. I'm gonna show you guys how quick it's gonna be. Sanitize, analyze, the hair and the scalp, okay? Then I'm gonna section. So I'll dampen the hair to make it easier to control my sections. Won't need my brush anymore, so it's going to go into my to be disinfected. Gonna take a parting from the front hairline all the way to the back hairline. Easiest way to section the 4 sections is going to be to clip one side of the hair away first, and then create the 2 sections from here. Same thing on this side. My parting is going to continue. And because State Board is asking for quadrants for this portion, I am making it into the most equal quadrants that I can. Okay, so here are my 4 sections. You guys can see those 4 sections. I will not need my comb anymore, so I'm going to put my comb into the to be disinfected. I'm going to sanitize my hands and now perform the PD and strand test concurrent, okay? Gloves on. Before I touch any product, even to open the product, I must have my gloves on. For the PD test, I use the color, tint color. Remove some of the product, just a small amount. Replace the top back on my tint color. And place a small amount right behind the ear. And yes, I leave it there. Trash. Sanitize with my gloves on. Remove my first clip. This will go into my implements to be disinfected. I'm going to sanitize and I'm going to analyze for my strand test. Okay. Strand test consists of applying color to a 1-inch panel of hair. So I'm going to, I'll show you guys how to do this. I'm gonna just use the end of my tint brush and create a small panel of hair to conduct my strand test. Apply color over the entire strand from scalp through the ends, making sure that it is lathered on both sides. Okay? I'm gonna take a paper towel, place my tint brush for my color on my paper towel, close up my color, take another paper towel, underneath the strand, I'll place the paper towel, spray down with water, and wipe off the product. Dispose of my paper towel in the trash. Remove my gloves, put them in the trash. Sanitize and step back. That completes the PD or predisposition test and the strand test. That's all it consists of. Okay? Okay. Stop it. Answer application for stay board procedure. First, you're going to sanitize. Remove the clip. Implements to be disinfected. Sanitize. Analyze. Protective cream. Trash. Protective cream is going to go around the entire hairline of the mannequin. Around the ears, front hairline, paper towel, wipe your hands, the excess off, trash, sanitize, virgin relaxer. I'm going to put on my gloves before I open up the actual chemical. Now I am going to use the product marked sodium hydroxide relaxer. I am going to take 1/4 inch partings and I am going to apply the relaxer 1/2 inch away from the scalp up to but not including the last inch of hair. I'm also going to use my subsectioning with, do my subsectioning with the end of my rat tail. You got of my tint brush. You guys do not need to use a rat tail. Also, I like to do a trick where I stop it 1 inch away from the ends with my fingers, and I'm just going to apply. I do a start point, 1/2 inch away, all the way through the ends on both sides and flip the hair. Once you guys practice this enough, you will be able to do this with confidence and speed. It should not take you so long to apply the product. If the section is too wide, I can separate them into smaller subsections within that horizontal parting. Creating almost a brick layer effect. Once I have completed the entire version application of relaxer to this section, I will then take my tint brush, place it in implements to be disinfected, sanitize my gloves, close my product that I will not use again. This is considered a back bar product, so this will go into your to be disinfected. Okay? Not in the trash. To be disinfected. There's still product remaining. Smoothing technique. I'm going to take down my subsections and I am going to smooth out the hair all the way through the ends. You can use a comb. I prefer teaching with my fingers. Scissor finger, 1, 2, 3. Bring it down. Scissor finger, 1, 2, 3. Just bringing down your panels and making sure that you are demonstrating the smoothing technique. This is going to remove the curl with help from the relaxer. Once my entire section has been smoothed and all hairs are hanging, I will then remove my gloves, place them into my trash bag, sanitize my hands, and step back. Now I will demonstrate the color retouch procedure. I'm now going to sanitize my hands, remove my clip, to be disinfected. Like to sanitize again. Color retouch. I'm going to check, sanitize, analyze the hair and the scalp. I'm going to sanitize again. Protective cream. Back of my hand. Trash. Close the container. Anything you open, you close. Anything you drop, you pick up. And I again am going to go around the entire perimeter, although there is previous protective cream from my virgin relaxer application. I am going to treat this one as if it is a new guest that is getting a color retouch. Paper towel. Wipe off the remainder of the excess product. Sanitize. Put on my gloves. The color retouch application is going to be me applying the color product at the scalp with 1 inch of new growth. The color product. Here I am going to outline my section. I like to hold it in a little ponytail and go around the perimeter of this section with my color product. I'm only really going around and applying the product 1 inch, as I'm going to do throughout this section. Now I'm going to subsection using see-through sections is what I like to call them, or 1/4 of an inch subsections. Apply, flip, just 1 inch of new growth. Please remember, this is just an application of the product. You are not having to smooth it with your tint brush. So there is no need for repetitive strokes on the Retouch application. At any time you feel that you need to adjust your mannequin's head, do so for your own ergonomical comfort. Once I have completed the section for color retouch, I'm going to close my color, and I like to use the end of my tint brush to just bring this section back down where it hangs. To be disinfected. I will no longer need protective cream. To be disinfected. Sanitize. I'm going to take the paper towels that I used as well. Remove my gloves, trash, step back to indicate that I have finished. I will also upload a video for the blow dry styling and thermal curling